Today we'll be looking at the best and the must-have LEGO Lord of the Rings, and it is just complete with so many great movie lines, epic battles, and especially the great phrases from Gandalf the Great.
You shall not pass!
Starting now, we have the Gandalf Arrive set. Now, this is one of the most nostalgic, as with two minifigures, Gandalf the Great and Frodo being an exclusive figure, but he also came in a polybag. And I think this set is not just about the price and the retail, it is just about the nostalgic of this set. Like, back in the day, everybody loved this set, and basically one of those, and as you can see, this little carrot that Gandalf is basically arriving with some fireworks and with a little letter. I think it is one of the best and the most nostalgic LEGO Lord of the Rings sets. Continuing on our list, we have the Tower of Orthan, the biggest and the most expensive LEGO Lord of the Rings sets ever made. Comes with this really awesome tree which you can pose in so many different poses. The most exclusive minifigures for me is basically Saruman, because Saruman is one of my favorite Lord of the Rings character. We got Gandalf on an eagle, which is not so important, and we also got Grima, who is one of the main and basically one of the most expensive Lord of the Rings minifigures ever made. The tower is complete with a lot of really nice rooms which you can get into, like making some chemicals and some bombs, which is one of the most iconic set and just basically a lot of references to the Lord of the Rings films. Next on the list, we have Attack on Weathertop. This is one of the most iconic LEGO sets because it comes with the two hobbits and basically Aragorn when they first meet in the Lord of the Rings films. In this set, the most exclusive thing is probably Merry the Hobbit, which is one of my favorite hobbits ever. One of the most expensive minifigures also in this set is the Nazguls. You get like this really cool build, which I don't think like it's very important. The figures are the more important. You also get Aragorn and Frodo, but they're not so exclusive. They get in a lot of other Lord of the Rings sets. Now, the Council of Elrond is one of the most coolest and beautiful sets by the Lord of the Rings film. I wish we had like a bigger version of this, but for $30 back in the day, this was one of the best. It comes with 4 minifigures, which Elrond being one of the main characters of this set. We get Frodo with a very like unique face expression, Gimli, which is not like a very exclusive minifigure to the set, and we also got Arwen, which is a very important minifigure for this set especially. This is like a very like spring detailed, very looking set. I really like the details on it, like some leaves, which is just add a lot of color to the set and basically a lot of potentials. Being one of the most beautiful sets, I think it deserves to be on the must-have list. Battle of the Black Gates is one of the most important sets, and the build, by the way, is just not about just black style. It just looks actually really great. You get an awesome eagle, 2 orcs, Gandalf the White, which is the most important minifigure, Mouth of Sauron being one of the most creepiest and horrifying minifigures ever made by LEGO. You also get like a King Aragorn in his amazing armor with a really nice looking sword. Cracking our number 2 spot, we have the Battle of Helm's Deep. This is one of the most iconic places in the Lord of the Rings franchise. It is one of the main battles and one of the biggest battles ever made. This set is most of all exclusive for the build because the figures are only really great because of the Theoden minifigure and also an Uruk-hai Berserk, which is the first appeared only in this set, which is actually really ridiculous, and by Haldir, which is another really awesome elf, which we didn't get in a lot of other sets, and basically just the build looks absolutely amazing. I really like a lot of references to it, and which you can make with the Uruk-hai army set, which is actually a very nice combination of the sets, and it just basically adds a lot, and you can recreate the Battle of the Helm's Deep. And the main set, which I consider to be a starter pack for every LEGO Lord of the Rings fans, it is the Mines of Moria. Now you might be asking, why is this set so important? Basically, it comes with half of the Fellowship of the Ring. You get the legendary Boromir, which is probably one of my favorite good guys of the Lord of the Ring franchise. We also get Gimli, Pippin, Legolas, and
They have a cave troll.
the mighty cave troll with 2 Moria orcs, which is not like a big decision for me, but basically the playset, it looks actually really amazing. Like the destruction you can make with the cave troll and the massive gates are just really fantastic, and I consider this set to be a starter pack for every LEGO Lord of the Rings fan. That's probably it for my LEGO Lord of the Rings must-have set. Leave a comment down below what do you think about it, and while you're down there, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you legends in the next one. Peace out.